not liking the Catman anymore.
It's not. Hero's got like too much volatility. Again, you look at something.
No, okay, that actually walked, sorry. I was actually paying attention to them going for the kill. So, okay, yeah, he's doing the right move there.
Toss back, good kill on the support while the core is away.
Easy.
Kick these heroes when you see the opportunity, these lane shenanigans. If you can kick a hero out of lane and then just have an empty lane, it's a massive advantage. Yep. The Batrider remains a credible threat to Timbersaw the entirety of the matchup. But they do manage to kill Nico Baby, so maybe it just comes down to the support levels instead.
Incredibly aggressive. And this is that rotation.
Yeah,
so now we can
really
set up.
Iceberg baits him in. Limp is going to be caught by the rotation from Roger. He's setting up to make the toss back here. Pops the Fairy Fire, hoping that the Siphon will manage to get the kill on Iceberg before he dies, but an Avalanche is just a bit too disruptive.
This could prove to be pretty problematic. We did see, like they mentioned on the draft panel, their Timbersaw went beyond godlike the other day. He took over the game pretty much entirely. That hero...
Tornado EMP with Roger coming in hot once again, but this time around, there's going to be some supports from Alliance. Both of them show up, but it may not be enough to be able to save Flint. The Spirit Siphon keeps him alive. That healing is just enough to stay above the threshold. Meanwhile, bottom lane, V2 going to be chased down by S4. Another round of nuke. He's got him.
Uh-oh. She adjusts to this, as it does seem to be a little bit of a problem. The fact that Roger's having to do this much is scary, right? Look how much he's having to move. Moving all the way to bottom now to try to help.
Good job.
Us.
I always want to fly, saving himself a lot of damage. Still not enough, but with Roger coming in, they do have the damage to be able to bring down S4. That's a kill streak as well. So, in a very weird way, always want to fly's deaths does pay some dividends over to FlyToMoon. TP coming in from General. They're going to try and kill S4. He just died recently, so this would be a massive kill if they can get it, especially with Roger. Set up there, it's a guaranteed kill. Yep. So S4 is going to have to do that long walk. And in fact, FNG, he completes his TP in, and General's like, okay, I didn't use my lasso, so might as well put it to work here. The FNG, they're going to have to dive for this kill, and the TP's coming in from the Death Prophet. Another late one that's probably not going to result in a whole lot for Alliance of answers. Between the Quaswitz Invoker, who's naturally going to build into Spirit Vessel, even if it's not the same hard counter as it used to be, it definitely helps. You're going to see that Tornado EMP certainly go to work in burning out S4's mana. He does have Arcane Boots as well as Soul Ring to work with, and 12 Magic Wand charges. They push him back and get the deny, but now they're going to get caught on their way out. The level 5 Oracle, he may not be able to help anybody here. Gives the Magic Immunity over to Iceberg, and Iceberg, he sees they've got no stuns to actually throw out. General flew away, so it's only the 5 position that died.
Moon, but yeah, this is a really good start for them here.
Setting up the 2 supports. They're going to poke their heads out with 2 TPs coming in from Alliance. Hanskin has started the fight and has gotten some damage in, but a Tornado is really good to disengage. In fact, Roger's going to come in, just quickly kill the Earth Spirit, and then start backing away. Unfortunately, General's going to be run down. Alliance, they need to be able to catch more, and it looks like they've got it well in hand here. As always want to fly. He's going to be slowed down by the Spirit Siphon. He's getting himself a lot of healing, but I doubt it's going to be enough. It's going to be close.
He actually survives.
Barely lived. I think that was something like less than 50 HP. Up the outpost, and with the TP coming in, Iceberg knows he's got a skedaddle, and he runs right into an Invis rune too. That was certainly needed.
Catch him with the bounce.
Dust lands on him, and Iceberg, he's maybe dead here. The Tornado, he doesn't have the Ghost Walk for another 5 seconds. Slark is closing in fast. Ghost Walk is almost there, but the Pounce lands, and it is enough to be able to get the kill. V-Tune tried to help him out the last second there, but he's just got to go back to farming, back to focusing on this Diffusal Blade. All important. Roger jumping in. Nico Baby, he's already blown his defense mechanism of that ultimate. V-Tune thought about it. I liked how disengaged there, realizing that was going to be going a bit too far. Stops that rush and now goes back into Limp. Limp pretty low on mana here, but lots of charges. General still has that lasso ready to go.
They want someone real bad here.
Yeah, I think S4 is going to be the target here. He's got plenty of napalm stacks, so they certainly got the damage to be able to bring him down. Alliance just completely forfeit that engagement.
And we see those mango. Both sides actually do have mango trees, so we're just going to keep hearing those being consumed inside the fight. And another one. I mean, Roger's got a blink at like pre-13 minutes pretty much. It was when he picked it up. They have a good D-push with S4, but he does have to be a little wary of his positioning, as they do have that Blink Tiny and that Batrider. They have a lot of different ways to reposition people.
Oh, nice initiation on a V2. They're going to try and blow him up, but there is Oracle save from behind. Now, they're going to try and reset off of that. V2 actually thinking he can go back in on Hanskin. He's going to be caught by the pounce. Silence up as well, and he's going to get pumped like that. Oh, he could have gotten out, but instead he gets punished. And FlyToMoon, their discipline, it finally breaks, and they get caught in a nasty situation. Always want to fly. Going to go for the TP out here, but the pounce is there from Nico, baby. 3,000 net worth lead, all gone off of one team fight.
In the fights because he can avoid those silences.
Right.
But still a lot of control. There's still the Jakiro that's always going to be a problem.
Grabbed him before he can timber chain away. You can see Hanskin, he's trying to do something to be able to slow this down, but S4 has been pulled back into his doom. A bump. Ooh, nice hit beautiful. From General. That's going to be able to catch up to Hanskin here. Hanskin will have another roll soon, and once again, FlyToMoon see that high ground and say, okay, that is not a place we want to just blindly go into.
Top tower is under attack.
Now they're getting on their aggressive posture. S4 is like, I died for this tower. We're taking it, and you're giving me the last hit. Thank you. He's in the front line.
He's up to always want to fly. Does manage to purge and get himself away.
Ooh,
turning around, lasso onto Nico Baby. Nico Baby didn't get off the BKB, didn't get off his Dark Pact, and now he's dead. And Alliance, they're like, oh shit, there goes all our damage. It's time to leave, boys. It's time to get out of here, but they're going to get caught. Always want to fly. Going to make sure the opposing captain in FNG is certainly going to be following. S4 and Limp are on the run here. 4-staff forward. Roger, blink up in a second, but I think those other two heroes are just a bit too fast.
And they're looking to invade now. They're looking to take advantage. Death Prophet ulti exorcism still on cooldown for a couple of seconds here.
FNG, they're going to be able to catch up to him. Flame break on the two of them. Nico Baby commits his BKB to going on Iceberg, but Iceberg, he already has a BKB of his own. Quickly deals with that pounce and is able to play a bit of distance away from Nico Baby. Just trying drawing him away, tornadoing up the other side of Alliance and getting the rest of FlyToMoon. Well, almost everybody back to the high ground. General's the only one who's a little bit separated from his team. Both sides, right? Because one side we got Oracle, the other one Timbersaw, Death Prophet.
That's definitely true.
A 40% reduction could certainly mean a lot. S4 with the pre-Yule Scepter onto General. General, he gets caught in a trap of his own making as he just kind of stumbles into it. Always want to fly ahead and put himself in danger to be able to bail General out. It looks like he's going to be caught by the Death Prophet on the other side of things. Hanskin, who rolled in earlier, now rolls out away from Death. FlyToMoon, though, pretty clean extraction. They didn't lose anybody.
They're actually getting out without losing a single hero. And look at all the mana pools on Alliance.
They don't even have much poke that they can really, like,
no.
Especially with FNG being dead.
They have to kind of just commit in there without exorcism.
Yeah, that sounds really scary, really bad. S4 is going to be able to offensively Yule's up Iceberg here. Iceberg still has BKB, and he's not too worried about this engagement, especially as they've taken the Aegis now. V2, he's going to go forward. Nico Baby, he's going to have to commit his BKB. Starts laying some damage. They're just ignoring him. They're running past him and going for everybody else. Nico Baby does manage to hit the pounds onto General here, but his BKB is going to wear out soon. Meanwhile, the rest of his team still being chased down by V2. They got to get out of here. S4 doesn't have much mana left, and a missed Timber Chain. That is a disaster for him. One more Timber Chain, that's all he's going to have the mana for. A self-fueled Arcade Boots coming up in a second, but it's not going to be in time. Roger looking for that extra kill, has a 4-staff, tries to get away, saved by the Oracle with a buyback coming in from Hanskin. He wants to make this worth something. He needs to be able to catch them. But is this team fight going to be good? A really good Magnetize and a better Macropyre over the top of the two with a Spirit Siphon Exorcism on the two backline heroes as well. Always want to fly. He's going to die stranded in no man's land, while Iceberg does manage to get away with the extra movement speed of Ghost Walk. Limp could not stay on him because of that tornado.
But FlyToMoon is just playing around them. They're always finding the perfect engagement and disengage. And now look at this, another perfect engage.
Gonna be able to grab S4, quickly blow him up. Now he does have buyback. So if FlyToMoon, nice Yule Scepter there from General to be able to stop the TP out from FNG. And Roger, yep, he did go in, see if he can catch that extra hero. The Oracle is always there to bail out that kind of aggressive maneuvers though.
6 deaths in a row for this Timber.
CS4 struggling to grab somebody, gets the Yule Scepter onto Roger, but Roger turns around late. Whole heap of damage on S4. He's trying to try and get away to Deafening Blast. One more hit from Always Wanna Fly. Nukes him down. Hanskin, he tried to roll in after Roger, but Roger turns around and pummels him in the face. Always Wanna Fly, even slowing down the retreat of Limp and Nico Baby. This Oracle he doesn't care. He's playing right in the middle of Alliance and still getting off all of his spells. They're just not getting to focus him down. Nico Baby gets away, sure, but it comes at a hefty cost. 3 heroes down with FlyToMoon winning a fight just outside of your base.
Again, into Exorcism. They're just winning every single fight because they're able to get these one-by-one pickoffs because of their godly initiation. And even Iceberg lives. He got chased by the BKB of the slug, by the Death Breath Exorcism. Ghostwalk, BKB, TP's out right in front of their faces. It's just flawless plays here coming out from FTM.
Throws out the Fire, but gets grabbed by the lasso. Hanskin does manage to get the roll in. The toss up in the air from Roger. Quick rebuttal onto Hanskin, and the nuke comes in from Always Wanna Fly. Just as he thought he was going to escape. No, and now he gets the root onto the Slark as well. Nico Baby, they offer some high fives. Nico Baby does not respond, though.
I mean, this is getting close to being pretty much over. I don't see how Slark can ever kill anybody now. They're way too tanky. Even though he builds up all these Essence Shift charges, he can't do anything.
Watch for the Batrider here. He just picked up a refresher. If he catches Nico Baby in this moment, he's going to go for it. He grabs him, he bumps the BKB, but it may be too late. The physical damage is going to come in. Nico Baby's in trouble, but he gets off the Shadow Dance just in time. B-Tune's going to move on to his next victim, though. That's going to be Limp, a self-Yule Scepter, but he's stuck. He can't go anywhere. Trapped underneath the ice wall, stuck in the mire and the muck. That is the FlyToMoon lineup that just holds on to their victims and never lets go. 2 dead with no buyback. Limp can't even make it back to the fountain before B-Tune overwhelms him. GG as FlyToMoon 3-0 now in their run of the day.
I think you might have to, they may have drafted a very similar lineup 3 games in a row, but I think you might have to address this tiny Batrider.
Yeah, I think so.
It's rolling forwards. Like, I don't actually know how you take a fight in a choke point.
Also, what Alliance does not have is any abilities to
What time?
Yeah, everything can be forgiven if you get that fast level 6.
Yeah.
Battling up against FNG, does manage to get the lucky shot. Roger looking for just a toss combo here to finish him off, and they do manage to get the first blood. The roll in from Hanskin doesn't quite land on a General. The slowdown is there. General's he does have a lot of one charges. He should be good here.
This type of situation, right? Like, you're playing for double range, and you're not having fun there.
And a tri-lane showed up.
Yep.
The mid rotated over as well. Now, doesn't catch you. Instead, it catches Roger, the very underleveled Tiny.
He's like, Hanskin's gonna roll, and I'm gonna catch him.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Always Wanna Fly. Jeez, this is such a deep chase here.
He's forcing reactions.
So Limp, he's gonna come in and try and clean up the kill. Double Astral Step and hits him with the Remnant, so that will be a kill.
I don't know who even is like happier about this, right? Because I feel like, I guess maybe FlyToMoon just because of the Pango getting so much at a top, but I mean, S4 is massive, so he's probably like, whatever.
Hanskin, he's going to have to find an opening to be able to roll away, or maybe not, because FNG's here. He can make a Magic Immune. He can also cleanse off the sticky Napalm stacks. A lot of answers to the Batrider.
They're responding with 4 almost every single time on Alliance. Now they have an Urn too, I believe, finished up, so that'll be nice if they do get another situation like that. It's going to just go a little bit more static here. Batrider Always Wanna Fly wanted to consume some of the levels. I mean, a Nico Baby's going to have a real fast Deso this game, since he just has no pressure on him.
Especially if they can get an extra kill, and Always Wanna Fly, who... Really big difference.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Man, it feels like FlyToMoon just cannot make any moves right now without being spotted. They're going to head out to the bottom lane where a big dive is coming in from Alliance right now. Hanskin, he's going to whip as the rolling boulder doesn't go far enough. The tornado comes through. That also is going to whip, but a nice jump toss up in the air, and they do manage to lock down Nico Baby with a beautiful rolling thunder on top of all of that. As for a cute little juke over to the side, dodges a lot of damage. The Surge is coming back up. The Ebony disables. He's going to be good, and oh, look at this with the Magnetize on top. Limp has a free fight to win here. Picks up 2 kills, looking for a third on General, as they've got Fortune Sand. That's going to be able to catch him, lock him down. He may have another swashbuckle in the tank. Goes for the TP out. The stuns are there.
Optimistic TP for sure.
Yeah, it certainly was. Void Spirits like to be able to use that Yule's offensively, so
Still big that he has it so fast.
Yeah.
Every single one of his rotations has worked. He's been
Just
able to
like
find
this,
heroes
he's
all
gonna
the
be able to
time.
catch General, pulls him back into the wall. Hanskin nails him with the roll in.
Is under attack.
Nicely done. Yeah, Limp is, I mean, he's on fire. He's really looking, I mean, Death Prophet's a
Oh,
wonderful
Nico,
hero,
baby. Roger is there.
Oh, he spotted him.
Spots him, managed to get the silence on top of him. So Nico Baby's going to be able to get that kill before Roger gets off a combination. I feel like, again, that's another thing where we focus so much on draft and like hero interactions and stuff. Like sometimes teams aren't just looking at strategy of against this team, how do we want to actually play? Nice roll in onto the Iceberg Invoker, who dies immediately. Now General has a good Rolling Thunder that's controlling up Hanskin, but VTune is struggling to be able to finish him off, and FNG bails him out with that false promise. Now S4 has free ways to disengage with the surge, so
yeah, it's gonna be really up to Roger in general to find that backline. I think I saw General doing like the Yule's Blink. He has to go for this type of build to find this Oracle in the back.
Right on top of each other, they do go for the impasse combination against Hanskin, but Alliance is right next to him. They're gonna be able to get the oh no, does manage to get off the rage before the Remnant can grab him. That is a do they have any suns? There's so close. I was so puzzled. I was like, they gotta have a sun somewhere, right? VTune struggling to get out of here. Always Want to Fly was saying, take me instead of him. And Alliance says, well, why not both? And there is going to be Always Want to Fly getting popped before his TP could complete. Valor Astral step forward. Yule Scepter. They have the Remnant to be able to pull him back in. The toss forward, though, comes in from Roger. Does a decent amount of damage and allows General to be able to get off that Rolling Thunder. Chasing Nico Baby. Spots him once. Hits him, trying to bounce off the wall to stay on top of him. Nico Baby, he's pretty healthy. He's got 1,200 HP. He's feeling good right now. Looks to be able to chase into this tier 3. Roger, meanwhile, tried to pop S4, but it was so close. Did S4 have a raindrop? The Sunstrike missed him. And Roger, he had no way to be able to get out of that.
They're really starting to snowball. Part of the game, it's once Lifestealer is able to get like Abyssal Blade. That's the one that changes it, right? Halberd, sure, is going to be able to limit you take less damage, but you're still never going to be able to actually threaten the Weaver until you have an Abyss.
Oh, that feels bad. They get the Orchid off, but a Yule Scepter stops the Pango from getting off that Rolling Thunder. He may still have a chance to be able to get it, but he has so much damage coming his way. He's still going to be rooted up. Meanwhile, they've lost the Earth Spirit, though, and chased away the Bat Rider. 1 for 1 so far as General gets away thanks in part to the Infest from VTune, giving him that big increase in health pool. Working their way towards bounties, and looks like FlyToMoon may actually end up the better for it as long as they don't get caught. Grabbing this one here, the Invoker is in some big time trouble. Needs to be able to pop the Ghostwalker Tornado, gets neither off.
Levels for Earth Spirit, for silences, for stuns. It's looking rough. Looking real rough right now for FlyToMoon.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Don't see how they take any of these head-on engagements with how farmed Alliance is now at this point with their heroes. This Bat Rider, as we said, he was probably going to be out of it for the majority of this game, but it looks like it's going to be for all of it as they're diving for him again.
They're going to get, oh no, the vacuum pull in. General, he has to swashbuckle backwards. VTune pops out of General here, but doesn't feel good about engaging, at least not yet anyway. There's going to be an Orchid just kind of whiffing onto the Void Spirits, and Alliance. It's looking like they can kind of freely go in here in a second as Limp is going to do so against the Invoker. Managed to grab him with the Remnant. Nico Baby commits his BKB to ensure that the mid of FlyToMoon goes down. General with a good Rolling Thunder disruptive, but there's no damage behind it. As you can see, VTune can't even deal with Hanskin. In fact, he is getting pulled back into his doom. He's dead. He may have buyback, but without the Invoker, they're just done. They said, okay, Alliance, you got us. Let's go to a game 3. Let's just have a nice clean reset and not lose the mentality that got us into this position of just being 1 game away from heading to playoffs in the first place. Reset, go game 3.
Yeah, I think even though they gave this Bat Rider, even though they gave the Tiny this time, they had a solution.
Strength heroes, you're going to have an Invoker running around, real tough to lock down. It's going to require a really excellent performance.
This draft, though, like, is the Oracle positioned for success again? No, seriously, Rich is a piece of shit.
What a piece of shit. It looks pretty good. There's a lot of different things he can dispel. I love this Underlord pick, actually. I think it's super good if he gets away with the lane. If he dies a couple times, which is possible, this is going to be our first blood. Can prove to be problems, but I think if he's able to sustain, the hero has some really big benefits this game versus the Surge. Keep shutting down the Darks here. FNG. Ooh, he gets the toss actually on the Underlord, and not quite on that.
Yeah, so that means they're going to miss out on a little bit of damage, and it could be the Underlord going down, but he's kind of blocked in. Nico Baby couldn't get the rest of that spin on him, and FNG was too scared.
Aren't the strongest. It's off-lane kind of thing, right? They don't play these super strong ones a lot of the times. I've been seeing like a lot of times they do the Darkseer, but they're not into like this crazy kill lane that they can't actually pose threats.
Well, they're going to be able to catch the Limp. He got too close to the tower, thinking that his supports were going to be able to gank Iceberg. Instead, it's the other way around. Nico Baby even showing up. This is something that...
Healing Ward plus Oracle is always going to be a factor in this game. Even though there is those like high damage. Oh, they actually
There's
have
the
the mana.
Flash. They've got the level 6. They've got the mana. Now they just need a little bit more damage, and FNG puts it out with the Purifying Flames. Gonna try and pick up the clockwork kill here.
Ooh, okay, it's level 6, steals the creep. He's gonna be spotted though.
Looks like they missed the tornado, so they missed that combination. Always want to fly. Very did. Throws out some damage before he goes.
Punished for his greed. He was trying to steal the money from the Ion Shell on the creep.
They're going for Hanskin earlier, missed the kill, but a second attempt does net them a win here. Pull back, try to keep him underneath the tier 1 tower so they can have the vision to stun him. But sadly, they do not catch him. Iceberg's aggression is once again rewarded. 5-3 now. 10-minute battle runes coming up. Roger held in place.
Is he gonna get the rune though?
He's gonna try. Pick it up.
Oh. That was committed his gold here. He's actually just sitting on the plain Bassi. Maybe contemplating the Veil for his team.
Limp gonna be caught. Pit Malice first. Runs in with the Inkswell. It's going to be a lot of chain stunning, but Alliance still has a chance here to be able to counter-rotate. Oh no, the Soul Mine! It catches the two of them. They're going to go for the Dark Rift out. They do have it on the slash. It sticks on always want to fly. It brings him down. Iceberg, though, will survive.
Look at them clumping up toward mid. Get that mid tower. Even have Hanskin in a really good spot here.
They see the Underlord is a little bit out of position. If they're going to 5-man anyway into this tower, might as well make the fast move. Catch somebody right away, take the tower, and push in. Look for more. Limp blinks forward. Trying to catch Always Want to Fly. Didn't have the Dragon Tail, though.
Immediately into the triangle, too, because of that ward that they placed earlier. They see poor Roger. And it is poor Roger.
He's got the vision on him. Limp nicely done dodging that avalanche and will, okay, doesn't quite get the Dragon Tail just yet, but Roger honestly has nowhere to really run. Nico Baby could kill him at any point, but he doesn't want to blow the Omni Slash. It's not necessary.
He's saving that for the Sven. To move in his position, they're looking to fight. They have their blink. V2 might want to get, V2's in the area though. He might want to get involved, and he's pretty strong still.
Did he just pick up
I think it was a BKB,
right?
Yep.
Yeah. Nico Baby's coming forward. They're going to try and blow up the Underlord as quick as possible, separating him from the rest of the team. But here comes V2. He's already gone straight for FNG. No FNG here. Now getting good cleave hits on the Darkseer as well as Limp turns back to Nico Baby instead. Nico Baby being slowed down by this damage of the Cold Snap, the constant stuns while he's Mask of Madness.
On the aggression again, V2. He's feeling strong, level 16.
They're going to run right into S4. Catch him mid-surge. Whoa, what a jump in from Hanskin. And the back into the Cog stun. It does a good amount, but V2, he already got off the God Strength BKB, and he's laying in the work onto the Dragonite. He quickly gives up, though, seeing that false promise. Roger looks like he's going to be the victim here. A beautiful counter initiation from Alliance, but it only results in 2 support kills unless they catch Iceberg. That would be really big. He's so close to being able to get out the Dragon Tail. They're going to give him the vision inside of the trees. Great rocket flare from Hanskin, and that should be the death of Iceberg. He's still got a tornado, but I just can't see him getting out of here as Hanskin's on the other side of things.
Oh, picture perfect. How beautiful by Hanskin.
Total disaster, all depending on this high ground push from Alliance. I'm not sure if they're really going to commit too much, but they may get caught in the process.
They might be sneaky here.
Look at FlyToMoon. They're coming in so fast. The Dark Rift is going to be able to catch them with a Pit of Malice. Stun already going out. Soulbind onto the 2. Look at the Sven, though. He's going to wait until the Heaven's Halberd wears out, and then he just hits whenever he can. Oh, yeah. Later. Oh, no. He just got ripped apart by that Omni Slash. He didn't expect that at all.
Oh, did you see FNG as well? Was he just Shadow Amulet in the corner? So Sven couldn't find the Oracle. Oh my, he just died immediately. The Deso pays off.
And the Daedalus does not pay off. Sven does not have a buyback. Fortunately, the rest of FlyToMoon does, and Alliance will probably be forced to slow down on their push here. No Dragon form, and the Underlord is up, so I can't really see them doing a whole lot here.
Did he pop the mask too? So did he have even more minus armor?
Yeah,
Did he just,
yeah.
I think he did. So he just got wailed on.
Oh, look, hey, Alliance. They say, no, we're going to go 20 seconds while the Sven is down, but Dragon Knight got caught by the preemptive Fuel Scepter. Limp blinked in and instantly got stubbed up. Now he's stuck in the mire.
He's tanky though.
The
and
pit,
Fates.
the ice wall, I mean, it's all just creating time for the rest of the team to bang on the tier 3s as he takes no damage thanks to the Oracle.
A little bit of a disarm there.
Sven is back up. Can they get here in time? Can they save this melee barracks? It doesn't look like it. They're going to be able to finish it off in a second. A nice toss back, though, onto Hanskin. Pops his blade mail, does what he can in return, but the rest of Alliance says, see you later, Hanskin. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. We're going to take that melee barracks. We're going to try and get out. Or maybe they're going to try and
Look at
turn.
FNG. He's trying to be so sneaky. It worked before. The Sven could not find him.
It happened one time. He's right there.
They're looking for the re-engage.
General, he's going to be target here. Lays out the Pit of Malice and hides into the trees. They don't have the Omni Slash, so Alliance isn't super certain that this fight is a good one. Finally, they see the Oracle here. Taking him out, and I think with the Oracle gone, Alliance is saying, okay, now it's time to go.
You find any target.
Yeah, if he just gets the initiation, he's got BKB, draws a lot of attention to himself, and then Nico Baby comes in with the killer, that Abyssal Blade.
This is such a good wraparound here.
They're getting on even grounds. They spot him. They're going to go straight for the support first. Try and finish him off. The Dragon Tail does manage to go down at the same time. Hanskin catches Iceberg. Look at that. Omni Slash right in the middle, though. Doesn't finish off V-Tune, but he gets the Abyssal Blade to follow up here. BKB still active. God Strength. Turn around. V-Tune feeling confident he can turn, but now he realizes he's got no support behind him. He's being gone on an FNG. Make sure he can't actually swing. He was dissed some of that. He has so many answers to him from the side of Alliance, whether it's the hefty amount of armor, whether it's the multitude of halberds or disarms from FNG. He can't do it by himself, Fogged, and yet he has to try because nobody on FlyToMoon has farm.
Nope. Yeah, they just know they just focus everything on the Sven. Right? Yeah. General dies immediately to an Omni Slash, and Nico Baby is reigning supreme. 13-1-4, making it look kind of easy this one around, as he just knows exactly what targets to go for.
Radiant's middle barracks.
Iceberg gets away.
Yeah.
He keeps his nice 4-1 in whatever he is, but he is not able to contribute as that.
Is under attack.
Wow. I mean, I don't disagree. There's still 35 seconds for this Sven, but it has to hurt for FlyToMoon, who felt like they built so much momentum, Fogged, where they went into the series, they 2-0'd previously, they came in, took a game off of Alliance pretty dominantly too, and then it felt like they just